Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you how to post an advertisement on cryptopay.ng. The essence of posting an advertisement is to show users that you're willing to buy Bitcoin from them or you're willing to sell Bitcoins to them. And please keep in mind this advert is seen by everyone on the website. First, if you don't have the app, you can just go to your store, you search for cryptopay.ng. This is the application logo, so you know you're on the right app. We'll go straight to it now. So first, this is an example of an advert, and this is the rate, which I'll be explaining later. And this is the username. This is the crypto amount. It simply means that this trader is willing to buy up to 0.3 Bitcoin, and the other limit is it simply means that this is the minimum amount this trader is willing to accept, which means if you open a trade lower than 50,000, trader is not going to accept it. The system is not even going to allow you open that trade, and this is the maximum amount this person is willing to trade, which means he is not going to trade above 7.2 million. So this is an example of an advert. So by the time you create your own advert, it's going to look like this on the website. First, you need to do your verification if you've not done that. So you just click on menu, you go to profile, KYC, and you send all this. These are all the requirements. You send it to this email. Please keep in mind you have to take a picture like this holding your ID, and within an hour or two after sending, your account is going to get verified. And as soon as your account is verified, this is the only way you can post advertisements with a verified account. Menu, you go to place adverts. So the first option is type. It's asking you what kind of adverts you want to place. The first one is buy, the second one is sell. Buy simply means you want to buy Bitcoin from people, and sell means you want to sell Bitcoin out. Maybe you have some Bitcoin in your wallet, and you want to post an advert for it for a particular rate, and then people can buy from you or sell to you. So we'll use buy for now as the first option. So the crypto is asking you what kind of crypto do you want to buy. BTC, the currency. So for now we'll be using the first one, which is Naira. This part is NGN per BTC. It simply means that this is where you put your rates. This is where you figure out the numbers you put here for your rates. And how to get that is, this is simply asking you how much is one Bitcoin in your currency. This is what it's asking you. So to know the rate that you're going to put here, first, this is the way you make profit. Selling rate. Your rate. So the selling rate is this is where you make profits. Let's say on a normal day, when you can sell the Bitcoin for 480, and for you to make profits, and maybe you can buy the Bitcoin from people for 470, so which means you'll be making 10 naira on every dollar. So here it means we're going to use 470. So all you need to do is multiply 470 by the current Bitcoin price in dollars. Now, as you can see here, one Bitcoin is equals to 55,000 right now. It's simple. You just multiply your rate by 55,000. It's as simple as this. So you need to make sure that the rate you're using is a rate that you're going to make profits when you decide to resell the Bitcoin to someone else. So it's simple. You buy low and you sell high. So 470 multiplied by 55,000, that would give 25,850,000. So for your adverts, you are simply saying you are willing to sell sorry, one Bitcoin for this amount in Naira. It's simple. So you copy this amount and you place it here. So this simply means this is your rate. Also, if you divide this amount by your rate, you're going to end up with 55,000. So I hope you understood that part. So the next part is saying what is your trading amount? How much are you willing to buy from people? So you can say you're willing to buy up to one Bitcoin. You can put one, which means you're willing to buy up to $55,000. Or if you're not sure, you can always come here, priv.com, and you can say maybe you're willing to buy up to 10,000. So every number you put on the right side, this is $10,000. It shows you the Bitcoin amount. So you can use this and say, okay, I'm willing to buy up to $10,000. The lower limit simply means what is the limit that you won't go below. So you can start by saying you don't want anyone to open a trade that is below 5,000 naira. The second part is talking about payment method. So the only method here for P2P most of the time is bank transfer, but we're hoping to add more to it. So comment is what description do you want people to see when they look at your trade. So you can say open a trade with me, I respond fast and I pay fast. It's as simple as that. So to go over it one more time, buy type is buy, which means you want to buy bitcoins from your users on the website. The crypto amounts, the crypto is kind of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and this is the currency. These are the countries that we support right now. These are the currencies we support right now, and this part just states that how much would you like to sell one Bitcoin using your own rate. So like I said, it's very straightforward. You make sure you use a rate that you're going to make profits of, and you multiply that rate by the current Bitcoin price, which is currently 55,000 right now, and whatever number you get is what you place here. The second part is the trading amount. How much are you willing to buy? What's the maximum amount you're willing to buy from people? So here, this number is equivalent to $10,000, 0.1818. To be sure, you can go to priv.com and you type that number there, and it shows you how much it is in Bitcoin value. Then this last part is the lower limit. This simply means that this is the lowest amount you're willing to buy, 5,000 naira. So anyone that is willing to sell below 5,000 naira would not be able to open a trade with you. Then the payment method is just talking about what mode of payment do you want. Also, the last part is the comment section, which is talking about what you want people to see when a trade is opened with you. So the last part is click on post advert, and that's it. Your advert has been posted. In order to see your adverts, you go to menu, okay, P2P trade. Since we posted an advert to buy bitcoins from people, what people are going to see from their perspective is sell. So this is our advert. This is my username. This is the crypto amount we used, and if you remember well, this was the rates that we decided to use. This is the lower limits. We set that for 5,000, and this is the higher limit. This is the highest limit. Okay, so you have successfully posted an advertisement. So the reason why you see delete here is because it is your advert, and you can decide to delete it and then create another one. This is someone else's advert. So this is how you post an advert to buy bitcoins from users. So for the second part, we will be posting an advert to sell bitcoins to users. So please keep in mind, before you do that, you have to have money in your account, or else it's not going to work. So for this, the type is going to be sell, which means you want to sell bitcoins. You have bitcoin and you want to sell bitcoins out to people on the website. You select kind of the type of crypto, your currency. This is where you set your rates. We'll still be using the same rates. Sorry. So for selling bitcoin to others, you may decide to sell your bitcoin higher because maybe you bought it cheap and would like to use the rate of 480 for that. Okay, so for this, it's 480 times multiplied by the current bitcoin price. So this would be 26,400,000. Okay, 26,400,000. Okay, trading amounts. Like I said, this is how much bitcoin you're willing to sell out. But looking at the balance, you can't sell above your balance. If you try that, it's going to give you an error. So for my balance here, 0.62, lower limit. Like I explained before, the minimum amount you're willing to for anyone to open a trade with you. Let's still leave it at 5,000. So for the comment section, you can say my rate is the best. So post successful. Okay, so for buy, from the customer's perspective, you just placed an advert to sell bitcoins to people, which means they would see it under buy. because they're the one buying. This is the advert we just posted. This is the crypto amounts that we added, which cannot be more than your current Bitcoin balance. Order limits 5,000 naira and higher limit 16,000. And this is your rate. So to be sure of this rate, if you divide this amount by the current Bitcoin price, it should fall back to 480 naira. So you can try that on in your own convenience. So that will be 26,400,000 divided by 480. You should go back to this. So that is how to post an advert. The second advert that we posted should be here too, which is this. So the last question that I'm hoping you'd be thinking about and asking yourself is, when people open a trade with you, how would you know? Okay, so let's try that out. Okay, so now how do you know if an order has been placed for your ad? So an order simply means one of the users placing an order with your advertisements, which means maybe he's willing to buy some of your Bitcoin, or he's willing to sell Bitcoins to the adverts that you just placed. So as soon as the user opens an order for your advert, an email is sent to you stating that someone wants to buy Bitcoin from you or someone wants to sell Bitcoin to you. So you can either go through the email. For instance, this is my email, and this is what I got, stating that BTC sell trade opened for this amount. So this is simply saying the user wants to buy this amount from the adverts that we just placed. So you can click on this link directly to open the chat, or you can go through the app, go to menu, you go to orders, scroll down. This is for buy, which means there's someone who wants to buy this amount of Bitcoin from you. Okay, and you can see open here. You click on open and a chat comes up. So this is, like I said, this is an order for buy, which means that sorry, this is an order for sell, which means the user is trying to buy this amount of money and this amount of Bitcoin from you. This is the Bitcoin value, and this is the amount the person is supposed to pay according to your rate, according to the rates that you set. So this is the user who is placing the order. So please keep in mind, you're expecting this amount from this name, so you should always make sure that the name tallies with the name on the transfer. So you can say hello, I see you open an order for 0.4 BTC. So it's just simple. It's a chat system where everyone can chat. Okay, so the person replied yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the person is requesting for an account number. So the user wants to make payments. So let's say bank name, cryptopay bank is an example. Account number. Okay. So you send the user your account. So what we're just waiting for is payment from the user. As you can see here, it still says awaiting payments, which means that the person has not made payments. When the user makes payments on his own side of the app, the user is supposed to click on I have paid. When the user does that, this changes. Okay, as you can see, it changed to click to release BTC. So please do not release Bitcoin until you have received the payments, you checked your account, you found the money there. Okay, so you have to make sure you confirm that before you release the Bitcoin. Okay, so let's imagine I've received the money. All I need to do now is click on release Bitcoin. Immediately I do that, means I've just released the Bitcoin to the user. So that's all for today. And if there's an order for buy, you find it here. If there's an order for your sell advertisements, you find it here. So it's very straightforward. If you have any questions, you can ask below at the comment section, and someone will definitely reply to you. So that will be all for today. Thank you for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon. Bye.